Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. That's fielded in the end zone.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Sit up. 180.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
We're go. Let's go. Red, touch.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Stepping up, he'll try and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Baby. Yeah.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Blue.
Four down.
They go play action with Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Alert.
Red, touch.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Lock in.
Check.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch tight end.
Blue.
Odd. 3 down. Odd.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
3 down.
We're go. Let's go.
Tight dog.
Lock in.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Now
Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Play action. It's Trubisky.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Khalil Mack with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Let's go.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
Number 29. Sit up. 180.
Trips.
Hey, gotta go.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. And this is going to be a safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This will be fielded at the 17. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Lock in.
10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Red, up.
Heavy.
Lock in. Sit up. 180.
They go play action here on first down.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Throw left side complete. That's Burton.
Watch it.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Red, up.
Slam. Deuce.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey. We got 3 down.
Sit up. 180.
Mike's Popo.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Single receiver.
Trubisky to throw again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On third down, Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 29 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike.
We're go, let's go.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Let's go.
Double tight. We got 4.
Set up. 180.
58's the Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
On first down, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's it, baby.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now Trubisky to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Eddie Goldman getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
58's the Mike. Go 58's the Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
On second down, Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his...
And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
got three. Three down. Three down.
We're go. Let's go.
Trubisky will throw.
Crash.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Strong right.
There you go. You see it. Set up.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Hey, boy.
Set up. 180. Red, top. Hey, 18. Blue.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Blue. Set up. 180.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And it's complete. The tight end, Deion Sims. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Red, top.
Again, it's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And Parkey's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
3 down.
Set up. 180.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Hey, here I come.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
44's the mic.
Now Trubisky. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Now it's Trubisky. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Stay on the slot. Stay on the slot.
Stop! 180!
Eyes on 10. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Lock in, lock in.
Check, check.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Lock in, lock in.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Able to get away. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Stop! 180! Lock in, lock in.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Blue, blue.
Double tight. Double tight. 3 down.
Stop! 180!
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Red, up.
3 down. Hey, check, check.
Lock in, lock in.
Here's Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, it's Howard.
You got him.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? Everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They run. This is good. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
18. Sit up. 180.
Check.
Now Trubisky on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Let's go. We're on
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Lock in.
Now it's Trubisky.
I know he ain't got it.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
44's the mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Miller. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
4 down.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Bears will get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might give radio silence back.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sims. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, we got
Back to throw. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Dancing to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes. That's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Set up! 180! Hurry!
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively.
Let's go.
As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Set up! 180!
3 down.
Red, up!
Check 24.
Gotta go!
Shut down. Motion.
Now it's Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing now is Trubisky, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
44. Mike, 44.
Lock in.
Here's Trubisky. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
44's Mike. Check.
Trubisky to throw. And this is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Blue. Lock in.
SOS.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Reds up.
Mike Popo.
We own them.
Lock in.
Kill.
They go play action here on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Let's get off the field.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And some room to roam now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted.